I'm having this memory. Almost a dream.
Let's get out of here. No, I do not want to. Ugh. You know what's a hard song? Well, I shouldn't say hard. You know what's... Okay, no, I'll save it for another time. I'm already playing. How do I get out of here? There's the whirlwind. I already messed up. I don't even remember how it goes. There we go. Anymore. I'm looking at the sheet music too, which is the weird part. Anyway, time to get out of here. We got one more flying level to do, and I do not want to delay here. Gosh, oh. No, Hey, you're back, guys. I didn't know you guys left. That's weird. Where'd you guys go? Anyway, World 5. Well, here we are once again. Time to go to Icy Flight. Woo! All right, get out of here. There we go. So welcome back, everyone. I know things are winding down. I'm getting tired real quick. No, that's really bad. I tire easily, yeah, on certain things, and me trying to get through these flying levels is getting old pretty quick, is what I'm trying to say. My goodness. Man, there's a reason why I think I gave up trying to play, what's it? Year of the Dragon to completion, because it was just getting overbearing for me. Maybe I'm just bad at games. Maybe I'm just not as good as I used to be. I don't know if it's lack of dedication or lack of energy or heart, whatever. This is Icy Flight, and I failed to mention. I've done Sunny Flight, Night Flight, Crystal Flight, Wild Flight, and here we are at Icy Flight, because I just said that. The last of the flying levels, and then Nasty World has his own flying level. And that's the surprise, that's the bonus, that's the secret after you beat the game 100%. And am I missing a helicopter? My goodness. Well, you know what, I'm just better off committing suicide and starting over. Anyway, I hope your day is going good. I hope you are enjoying the quality content I have to offer. I don't know why I'm always in self-doubt, why I'm always self-deprecating and thinking that what I do is not good enough. I have to get rid of that habit, because it's a terrible mindset where I feel like being honest means thinking less of yourself. Yeah, no, thinking that you are not, man, I'm wasting too much time. You are not good at your full capacity. Anyway, that ain't the truth. Not one bit. Aside from that, get it? Get it too. Down. Go get it. No. Why? Life is so cruel. Anyway, I already messed up already. I might as well just start over. Okay. You know, I'm starting to think that like trying. I've been watching a lot of Carl Sagan. Well, the gamer, not the person. I like his playthroughs playing Mario Maker and other Mario related stuff, only because he likes interesting levels, whether or not, you know, they be good puzzling, they be good platforming levels, or, you know, sometimes they're just hard troll levels or garbage levels. But no matter what he does, I know he's also very talented. He used to be a speedrunner as well. But aside from that, he knows how to keep things interesting. He's always he likes the mechanical side of Mario platforming in general, and I like what he brings to the table. I mean, I should have been doing that this whole time. I felt like I ran out of stuff to say. No, I messed up at the very beginning of my playthrough. But in case you didn't, I highly recommend going to watch the Spyro Reignited trilogy at San Diego Comic-Con, because their appearance at that convention, it was breathtaking. It was revelatory. It was inspiring to me, and I enjoyed it very, very much. I mean, I was not able to go to Comic-Con, even though San Diego is like 2 hours from where I live. But I'm not gonna spend a day to drive for 4 hours to San Diego and back. Yeah, no. Why is this suddenly hard? I don't remember. This was never hard. I never had a hard time with this. This is what happens when you try to talk and play at the same time. This is why Let's Plays are I don't know if it's worth it anymore. Anyway, what I liked about the San Diego Comic-Con convention, they brought the principal designer, the character designer. They also had the original staff of Insomniac on the development team, along with Stuart Copeland and Tom Kenny, and they were just going back and forth, and even the new designer and the new sound producer or music composer for the Reignited trilogy. And I liked how everybody was just going back and forth on. Wait, did I miss it? How did I miss the chests? I thought I got all the chests. You gotta do the lighthouses and the chests together, and then you do the barrels and the copters together. That's how you do it. What am I doing? Thanks, Obama. Why is this so hard? Okay, time to put my serious face on. No, yes, there we go. Got you, bitch. Anyway, they were talking about the early design philosophy and the structure and working with the PlayStation as a whole, understanding what. Wait, I missed all the chests again. What am I doing wrong? Basically, yeah, they were basically reminiscing about how the original Spyro was made, what were the conventions at the time, what were the limitations, how did they get around it, and I keep repeating myself, but I've said it once before, but oh, is that the chest I keep missing? Dang it! I want to drop. I wish the triangle button would let you drop down, would let you stop flying, instead of having to crash and instead of having to run into the wall collision to stop your momentum. Dang it! And just when I'm trying to get one chest, I have to mess everything up. and boy, they really what if Insomniac if they can put their name in the history books for something, it's figuring out I think two things that still stand to this day. That modern video games still use. They would at the time developing for the PlayStation. It was hard to create large levels, large worlds, because the PlayStation could not handle so much rendering power, or it did not have enough. It did not have enough power to render everything to the developers alike. I missed one again. No. So they were able to figure out a new technology that that kept things low poly from a distance, and it was more in blocks and chunks. So that you could still see things in a distance, even though things were not fully rendered. And as you got closer, all the graphics would load, but there was no transition. Everything was seamless. There was no loss. There was no loss of fidelity graphically. What you saw, you still saw mountains or other things in the background. I missed the chests again. What is wrong with me? You do the lighthouses, you do the chests, and then you do the barrels and the copters. How many times do I have to keep saying this? Okay. And I messed up again. So that was a huge thing for not only Insomniac but for PlayStation in general. That I didn't realize that Spyro the Dragon, it was selling copies and it was pushing consoles for that fact that to figure out how to render like a huge world to explore and a platform around was one of the first of its kind, and I don't think people still gloss over that or adore Spyro the Dragon for that fact. I think people like Spyro the Dragon because of the character. Maybe people are into platforming. Maybe there's hardcore platform enthusiasts out there who also like Spyro for Spyro, and I'm one of those people. I mean, I love the character. I love what Insomniac did. No, in order to rebrand themselves and make to basically create one of the mascots for the early PlayStation, other than Crash Bandicoot. I hate Crash Bandicoot. I don't mean the character. I mean the very first original game, because the game, I don't want to say it was brutal, but it treated you like a chicken or a wimp if you did not like if you were not perfect. The game was hard because like you had to play and you had to get the checkpoints in order to save your game. You couldn't. There was no real world. There was no other method to save your progress other than the save points were hard to get to. Is what I'm saying. And did I miss it? I missed the chest again. Where is the freaking chest? I don't even know where the chests are. I need to look for the chest before I can even start complaining and arguing and getting mad at myself because I'm bad. Ugh. Alright, this is a run just to figure out where all the chests are because I keep forgetting one. What is wrong with me? I think I see it, but I just don't get it. There's one. Yeah, okay. Oh, because I keep going on the I keep skirting around this one. That's why. That's the one I keep missing. I get it. I'm good now. I'm gonna do it good now. Okay, back to where we started. Okay, I get that one. I get this one. I get that chest. And now I'm not gonna miss any more chests. And overall, Dang it, no! And overall, I like how Spyro. Oh crap! I said the first Spyro the Dragon. I have a tongue, and I have a mouth, and I know how to use them. I was saying, crap. I was saying, the first Spyro the Dragon did two things that were impressive for the time, and I already explained one, when in terms of level design, and the second thing that Spyro the Dragon did was they made smarter AI. They wanted the enemies to not be static and just another form of obstacle throughout the level for the player to navigate or overcome. Compared to Crash Bandicoot, the AI or even Super Mario Brothers, they just move along the screen, or they just move back and forth. They don't really have AI where they try to come after you, or there's no real connection between the player and the enemy. Until Spyro the Dragon came along, the AI was more they were not passive in that regard. Like, if they saw you, they would approach you, and then there was a window of some sort of action, and then they would attack. You know, they would look at you, they would follow you around, like they would see you move across this, they would see you move, you know, from point A to point B. Where's the last copter? No! I refuse to die. This is it. No! There we go. Woo! And so, even as a kid, I was fascinated with all the enemies in the game, especially the more creative ones later on. Dark Passage is a wonderful example. The enemies, they transform whether or not they are surrounded by light. If the jesters or the fools, if they have their lamps lit, then that's when they're only vulnerable. That's when they don't want to go after you, unless you approach them. The dogs, they will try to bark you or bite you, and the turtles, they'll spit fire at you. But when they're large, they're invulnerable, and they can do more long-range attacks. And so forth. I'm just thinking of also like the handsome devils. If you're from a distance away, they'll try to shoot you with their arrows. There's the wizards in the Magic Crafters world, not the green ones and the blue ones, and the big ones. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. The point is, I like good games. I like good design. I like good all around. I can English. See you next time.